We live, bitch. Welcome to another episode of TUI. Motherfucker, talking under the motherfucking influence.
This is episode number 27, part 3.
Bang, they siguiente.
Part 3.
Part 2.
Part 3.
27.
This is the third time we tried it now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Technically the fourth, because we did a part 2.
Yeah,
But,
you're right. Well, part trace.
you know what I'm saying? That was why we're restarted right now, though. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all didn't see the last little shit, but, we've been having so many technical difficulties and shit. It's hard to believe in shit that things is going smooth these days. So, before we go balls deep into a goddamn segment or whatever, or we start really like talking and ripping it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we want to make sure that everybody can hear us, everybody's involved, and you know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing missing out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it's been a little fucked up. But, still in high spirits. Shout out once again, Heavy Exotics. Who are these niggas?
Shout out to Nutbone and KT.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on today. Backwoods, appreciate you. Alright. Pacifico Modelo. You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
I mean, I ain't got no beard. I was like,
There's a tall camera right there. What's up?
Yeah.
So, I don't know about you and shit, but I'm happy. I'm happy that things are finally starting to work
Reveal?
out.
Oh,
Fucking,
okay.
you know, I'm happy that for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people are starting to figure it out. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit, man.
Starting to figure it out. Our people are
Yeah.
starting to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
I just made a post like a couple of days ago saying like my small circle is really making some big ass moves right now, bro. Like it's been refreshing to see, man. Like the homies really like investing their time in the shit that they want to do and getting the whole result that they really wanted out of it. That's fucking amazing, bro.
Shit, hard work, dedication.
Right? Cheers, brother.
Cheers to that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I could definitely second that.
Yeah.
Everybody's making moves. Everybody's trying to figure out, you know, their way of taking it to the next level and shit, for, you know, like in their own category, in their own subculture, whatever you want to call it. And again, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know, I've circle got even smaller than shit. You know what I'm saying? Today. But,
Talk about it, bro. What's up?
I mean, without saying too much about it necessarily.
You know.
You know, at the end of the day, whatever, there's motherfuckers who don't really know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Who have identity crisis. And, you know, I've been with them, whatever, through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the people, whatever, who do not judge and don't give my opinion. I give my opinion and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, like, I'm always there and shit. I'm gonna let you talk and shit.
Yeah.
If you're fucking up, you're fucking up.
But that's supposed to be a real friend in general. But, you know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, once it gets to the point, like, you know, you fucked yourself up so bad and shit that, you know, you got to revamp yourself to such a degree or whatever, like you're talking like a robot because it's so fake. You know what I'm saying? About, I am no longer going to be addressing situations like this no more, and if I am going to continue to get spiritual vibes and fuck up my chakras this way, then I can no longer participate in this conversation.
That's what they
Now,
sound like on the phone?
in other words, paraphrasing. But as far as that type of, you know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck is.
Yeah.
And I said it. I said it. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing where they ain't been said already. But you know, and I was just like, dude, like if you gotta get the fuck off the phone, get the fuck off the phone.
Right.
Like, if you can't tell me, we can't have a conversation and shit, and I can't just rip off the rip. You know what I'm saying? And I got, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be conscious and shit of your fucking your chakra energy and this and that. Bro, like that's too much, man. You just start doing this shit. You don't even fully under fucking stand it and shit. I didn't give a fuck to go and do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as doing that shit with her, cause like I've been here.
But you've been through the
too
ringer.
goddamn long
You've been
and
through
shit.
the ringer with her when it came to that.
Yeah, and I've been judged by this same person and shit. As far as like, you know, whether it's I'm a bad person at times. I'm a criminal. I'm what else she used to say and shit. It's different phases and shit in life and shit. Where she doesn't see that at one point she didn't see that what I was doing, whatever, was gonna basically elevate me to like
beneficial
another
for
level.
yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Even though
Type
this
shit.
is your okay.
You know You know what I'm saying? She walked away. She was like, I need to distance myself from people like that. All right, bet, cool. And then she came back around and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then since she's been back around, everything's been like better and shit. And then this shit fucking today, I'm just like, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't have a genuine conversation and shit, you're gonna continue to do this weird. Every time something happens and shit, you freak out and shit and have an identity crisis. Like, I can't do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then at that, I'm always the one to get cut off and shit whenever she does this shit. I'm always the one where it's like, oh, well, you're so negative, da-da-da. Like, motherfucker, whenever you're falling flat on your face and shit, you need me to say this shit. You asked for it and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just so you can fucking come back down to fucking reality and shit.
Oh, so
You know
I have
what I'm
a
saying?
question.
What?
When is the truth ever... I mean, okay, I can understand how certain things can be negative being said, of how it's said, but when has the truth ever been negative?
Oh, well, when you're dealing with people who don't like to hear the truth, when you're dealing with people who don't like to hear something that might challenge what they believe in shit, or what they, I guess, where they're trying to go, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, even though it's not really there. Yes. I don't even know how to fucking say it. Like, I'm confused for it, you know what I'm saying?
That's a little weird to me, man. I mean, I understand certain people, okay, yeah, you gotta talk to me this type of, I mean, and those people aren't really for me when it comes to certain things, because I feel like if you can sugarcoat your own feelings, you'll sugarcoat everything that's being said to me.
Oh,
when it comes to certain shit.
Exactly what the fuck she needs.
Yeah.
But, right now, at this point, she's so fucking fragile and delicate.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
So, I'm like, look, it's exhausting. I'm not about to edit or censor myself and shit in that way or whatever. Like, period. If I'm a bad person for
especially dealing with each other in real life, bro. Like, why would you have to edit? And somebody has been your friend. That's the crazy part. Like, it's ridiculous.
Like, I'm not the one that's been fucking up in my life and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
why do I need to make changes for? Because you're making a change. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what I'm doing is working for me. You know what I mean? And then, shit. Like, it's like, so, outside of all that, you know what I'm saying? So again, that's just that puts some distance and shit between us for sure.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I've been trying to do nothing and shit but look out for my people. She's been one of them and shit. Trying to. I call people, you know what I'm saying? When I found about this opportunity and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Sure did.
That I had or whatever, I fucking shit. I call people, and if you picked up, you picked up. If you didn't, you didn't. Some people call me back, some people didn't. You know what I mean? If you were too busy to, that's cool. What I can't do is I can't chase people down or whatever to do them a favor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to kind of do that, and I'm just like, you know what? Hey, like I gotta let them be them.
Yeah. In other words, you can't help everybody that doesn't want to be helped.
I mean, at the same time, you don't know what I'm calling for. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't know that I was calling to help them out and shit, or to hook them up and shit with a crazy amount of fucking funds and shit that they would probably never fucking get at one time. To help them out and shit, to help put themselves in a better position and shit, you know what I'm saying, from where they are to set themselves up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, for life. Pay off debts, improve credit, whatever you gotta do and shit.
Yeah.
People who picked up, the people who picked up. People who didn't, the people who didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some of those people, they ain't call me back and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. Shit, I didn't even get a chance to get to this shit, whatever, with the homegirl. I'm just trying to catch up with her and shit,
Right.
whatever, and she's telling me about this little shit or whatever, and I'm just like, okay. And then
This is where it's going, huh?
yeah, type shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm
Okay.
just like, yeah. It's like, we're not even to get there and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I never got there, I never got to, help her out and shit, I guess you could say, because, she kind of fucked that up.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't and shit, because, fuck, I don't need people I need to be fake with and shit. You know
Oh, yeah,
what
of
I'm
course. I
saying?
feel it.
To constantly, tell me and shit, like, whenever I'm fucking,
Yeah.
when I need to switch up, or I need to, like, be conscious of what I'm saying, like, all right, maybe you just don't need to talk to me right now and shit, because you can't fucking handle it.
I mean, but just think about, I can't even say it on the other side of the spectrum or anything, but just for instance, what if, I mean, say for instance this, what if you really needed some type of advice, or you really wanted to hear like some type of truth, and you went to this particular person, but she's so sugar-coated when it comes to everything in her particular life, will she be able to provide you with the same raw information that you
No,
want?
and it's been like that. But that's also
Yeah.
understood. Knowing who your fucking friends are.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what my friends can and can't do for me and shit. You know what I'm saying? In every way. You know what I'm saying? I know who the fuck my friends are. Hence, I also learned shit who the fuck I need to cut off and shit eventually and shit, and who I didn't, because some people and shit end up being more of a fucking hassle and shit, the friend or whatever, you know what I'm saying, than they're fucking worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people I've gone on my way for or whatever, and, you know, really barely get a thank you and shit in return and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't get the same type of help, I guess you could say, you know what I'm saying, in those ways or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whether it be emotionally, you know what I'm saying, physically, whatever and shit, you know what I'm saying, I don't get that the same back. Yeah. And like those type of people and shit, I had to stop dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it became exhausting. Like, that shit did bother me and shit after a while of so much of me giving and shit and not getting shit.
Yeah. See, that brings me to a quote that Kevin Gates said on the Breakfast Club one day. He said, he gave out so much love and, you know, so much positivity to a lot of people, and he never received that type of love back ever. Mm-hmm. Like, never. Like, the same type of love he dished out, like, you know, put people on and stuff, like, unconditional. Like, you know, I would never do you, like, you know, he would still probably never do niggas like how they did them. Mm-hmm. But he's like, yo, for now on, I see it. Like, we cool. Like, I ain't never, you know, I ain't gonna even talk ill will about you, but, you know, it will never be the same anymore, you know?
Period.
Yeah. So that just reminded me of that. I'm like, yo, nigga.
It's all this back and forth shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, 1 minute everything's cool, next minute everything's not and shit, and then somehow, like, how do I end up always being the bad guy in shit in the situation, whatever? I never call shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like I said, I'm over it, you know what I'm saying? It felt good, you know what I'm saying, to fucking, like, relieve myself and shit of that person and shit, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of like, you know what? It's like, I'm done, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this shit no more. Like, this fucking head case, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. I got my own shit to deal with, you know what I'm saying? And, just to fucking call and have a small talk and shit with a friend or whatever is so difficult and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fragile motherfuckers. Hey, dude, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, she called me. She says I'm a jaded person and shit because of the shit I went through or whatever, and the way I look at you or whatever. And that's fine. I call it learning. Yeah. I learned from what I went through, and I fucking I adjusted, and so this shit doesn't happen to me again. I'm not about to keep on fucking going in circles and shit and acting like people are better than what they are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or keep on devoting and shit more energy and shit, you know what I'm saying, to motherfuckers, whatever, who don't fucking deserve it.
Some people don't learn from their mistakes, though. You also have to realize that as well, too, because...
But when you're 30 years old and shit...
Still, bro. You know how it is, man. People mature faster than others. Some people stay immature. Some people don't know how to express feelings. Some people really do. Some people, you know, it's just... Some people are kind of wired like that, and it's I can't necessarily call that particular part of them fake. It's what you do to make you fake that makes you fake, you know. Mm-hmm. So I can't necessarily say that particular situation because I mean, she's shown you that, and she's obviously done it time and time again, and it's been proven. So that's not a lie. She's showing you what it is. You feel me? So some people don't know how to actually take accountability and then utilize what they did wrong to make things better for themselves, you know? Kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. This is especially in a friendship. Like, in a friendship, I feel like you should be able to either talk about anything, like discuss. You should be able to do whatever you need to do in order to hash things out and just make it right. But if you're constantly either downing one, if you're pretty much being the Debbie Downer, quote unquote, or being a person that's just negative in a situation to that person, and he or she is trying to help you out, and you're just constantly just bringing negative energy to the situation, of course that one side is going to get tired of it. Eventually it's going to get tired, it's going to get boring, and he or she is not going to want to deal with you. That's what it is, bro. That's 100% facts.
It's like constant sensitivity and shit. Yeah. Of like coming from like a part where we're just like, dude, like you should know me by now. You claim to know me and shit, but you continue to get offended whenever I don't even want to talk about this shit, bro.
Yeah,
but
it is what it is, bro.
One day it is what it is, yeah. But anyway, so I did my best or whatever fucking last few days and shit to fucking spread the word, to fucking give everybody on the opportunity that I fucking got.
He sure did.
You know
he sure did. He hit me up yesterday, actually. he hit me up yesterday. I was like, oh, there's a show.
And at the end of the day, whatever, like, bro, There's opportunities for everybody. And shit. I don't want to be the only one in a good spot. If you're good, he's good, she's good, you know what I'm saying, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That means nobody needs anything. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs anything. Everybody is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like again, for everybody, like, all right, what is your plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have money to do it, go fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go make a plan. Go fix your credit. You know what I'm saying? Build. But shit, invest into whatever side business, whatever you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're good at that though.
go balls deep with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're good at like telling people to do that, bro. Like real shit. Because I never would even believe like certain things that happen for me happen. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, oh shit, he sparked that interest. You know?
well, then you start to look at things different and shit because you don't look at it from like a worker's perspective. You look at it from, okay, everything you do now is to learn to better your own shit.
Everything is a stepping stone.
Everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To your
Real
overall
shit.
goal, your own
Everything's a
personal,
stepping
not this next person that's shining your checks. This,
Mhm.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you are working and shit, right? At this point, you know what I'm saying? Your mind switched to I'm working and shit, so I can stop working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not so I can retire, no, so I can start working for me and not working for you.
Exactly.
This money and shit is gonna set me up
Exactly.
for my shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, you know what I'm saying, for everything you've done for me, whatever restaurant, whatever fucking bank, whatever,
Mhm.
whoever the fuck you work for
Yeah.
and shit, you know what I'm saying?
FedEx,
for
whatever.
all the money and shit, you know what I'm saying, the work that you gave me and shit, you know what I'm saying, because I saved enough and shit to go ahead and invest into myself.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And instead of just putting everything, these pennies and shit, with Social Security, whatever, and expecting that shit to be, you know what I'm saying, what motherfuckers want to fall back on when they get older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to create their own residual fucking income and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And don't get it twisted. That's cool. Like if you want to, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that, bro. Like you want to invest in social, you know, work a long time. You know, just you're good, you're cool and dependent on people to not people, but a job to actually
Provide work.
provide
Let you know
work,
when
and
you
you know
can
support
and
you
cannot work.
financially, and you're actually good at doing that. Then do that. If that works for you, do that. We're not saying that. We're saying if you have all these plans, quote unquote, and are always nagging about how your job does you dirty, and you already have a plan to start your own business, and you have the finances and the resources to actually do it, then why not jump into it? You have to bet on yourself, man. You have to take a leap of faith. And sometimes it might not be the right time. Trust me. I know. But
never is.
it never is. But you have to go ahead and bet on yourself, man. Like yourself is going to, once you do that, you know if when you succeed or fail, you know that's only because of you. And now you can't believe you have nobody else to blame but yourself when it comes to that. So, man, take a chance. Do what you want to do in life. Like I said, if you're comfortable with working that 9 to 5, and you just like, all right, fuck it, I'm just trying to get this apartment and have fun. All right, for sure, do what you do. But if you really want to go ahead and succeed in your own adventure and your own endeavor, you have to put in the work and bet on yourself and just jump out there, man. I mean, it's not a lot of people like a Marcel or my father even like that would be like, yo, go out there, man. Fuck it. If you either gonna land on your feet or you gonna land on your back, nigga, what you gonna do? You know? And you have to take that leap of faith, bro. Like, just have a little bit of confidence in yourself and go ahead and try to make it happen. Cause you can do it. You just gotta be willing to put in the work and to put in the sacrifice for it. And I have plenty of examples around me when it comes to that I know it can come true. So you can't go into it thinking like, no, I can't do this. No, you can. You just gotta go ahead and do it. Put in that work, bro. Do the research. Be knowledgeable about your specific type of career or your specific type of dream that you want to go ahead and have.
Well, on another note, but kind of involves the same shit. So, I fucking know I changed. You know what I'm saying? I had a girl come over or whatever a couple days ago, and you know, I got her over from the bar or whatever like a month ago, but I never hit her up and shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I wanted to wait until I got settled into the new spot, this and that, whatever. I was tired of bringing girls or people back to the fucking house and having to explain the house because of how fucked up and shit it is or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey guys, it used to be worse actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to have a conversation or whatever, you know, trying to relate to her, trying to you know, just vibe or whatever, right? The
Yeah.
same way we did and shit the night I got her number. And you know what? When I got to talking to her, bro, it's just like, you know, works full time, awesome. Um, but outside of that, so she has like this little side thing. Sometimes she does her homegirl's hair and this and that, and that's cool. You know what I mean? But she's not like, she doesn't really use that. Like, she's not always having clients and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could like bitches can make a lot of money and shit fucking doing hair. So it's like if you're talented, you're doing. I'm like, oh man, like, you know, I see potential in that, right?
I know a couple.
So, because of that, I'm looking around, talking to her and shit. I'm like, man, like, you don't think about, you know, trying to up your shit, you know what I'm saying, this and that. You know what I'm saying, talk about what I came from, this and that. And she just kind of looked at me kind of like dumbfounded, like.
Is that her hobby, or is it like she wanted to go ahead and
It's her
pursue
hobby.
this?
That's her hobby. You know, but she also makes money and shit from doing it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, people pay for her time, this and that, whatever, right? Not that much, not as much as she probably could charge and shit, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, that's the same way I am and shit with the things that I do. But it's like, you know, I'm trying to talk to her like, man, like, why don't you like just make money off your passion and shit? Like, figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Like, to take a risk on yourself, this is that. She just almost had no comment, she had nothing to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I talked to her about, you know, like I said, the elevation and shit, like what I went through, what I've been doing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Things I've learned, like, she's got nothing to say.
You think that can be either a good thing or a bad thing, though, or like?
So
you think sorry, tongue twister. You just think this is just a bad thing in general, or do you think it's like potential?
I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
After so much of me trying to like talk to her, trying to like, you know, see what she's about, this is not. I pretty much kind of my conclusion was she wasn't really about shit, and then my interest in her and shit just went. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I hit her
Off
up.
a further conversation.
Yeah, like I think I hit her up and shit and tried to kick it like one other time and shit. Like I like see where. And actually, I didn't hit her up to kick it. I just said, hey, like, what's your schedule like and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just see what her availability is and shit. Like maybe she was just like too high. Maybe she was you know, because she was coming from the bar and then she's from there chilling with me, or whatever, having like another little drink, or whatever, and smoking, and then gonna go to work. Like, so maybe she was just you know, super tired or whatever. But again, her responses, or like thereof or whatever, was just it was unattractive. You know what I'm saying? She, like, for me, she was a girl, whatever, who, you know, again, she works, she has her car, and she was kind of looking at me like, oh, like, you don't have a car? Like, and I'm like, well, yeah, I wanted to get this house and shit, because I was going to get a car, but after I had a fucking upgrade, so.
Does she have a place to live when it comes to that? With that type of question?
I don't know.
See, have you ever heard of?
So, like, I didn't care to ask. I didn't care to ask, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'm just hearing what she's kind of like, you know, what she's interested in. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like what I'm interested in and shit. You know what I'm saying? And based off what I'm asking her or what I'm telling her and shit, she just, again, like, fuck, like I don't think like this. And she's 2 years younger than me, so she's not far off. And if you're not anywhere near thinking about none of this shit, whatever, like,
Only 28.
only 28.
Only 28, man.
I got kind of annoyed.
I can see why though.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can see
it's
why.
like, you know, I played it cool, but like in my head I was just like, I can't wait for this to be over. And I just wonder, like, you know, what was it, like, too much too fast? Like, I was telling her, like, you know, like I said, like, the last house where I came from, she was just like, she didn't believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, no. Like, I'm just like, yeah. Like, she was bad. Like, it was even worse than what I'm telling you and shit. I just don't give a fuck to go all the way into it like that. But
Shot in the 10.
I was like, I lived in a tent for 2 weeks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I even, and she was kind of like, I don't know if she was judging me or what, but I'm just like, bitch, like, it was a sacrifice and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of people, like, so, me having this interaction with her, whatever, right? I understood, like, her level of understanding. You know what I'm saying? What she sees, what she feels is important in life and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what she doesn't see, what she doesn't feel is important. And even to have that around as a friend, I don't want that anymore. Like, I don't like dumbass bitches around me. You know what I'm saying? Or simple bitches or basic bitches. You know what I'm saying? That just like all they think about is going to work, you know, making my car payments and shit, and going to go hang out with my girls, whatever, at the bar and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and probably getting smashed on by random guys. You know what I'm saying? But like, and you don't do anything else and shit but that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not saying that she smashed around guys and shit, but you know, I got
can
pretty easy. Yeah, I could have hit her up sooner and shit. I chose not to. Like, things could have went a little different the other night and shit. You know what I'm saying? If had I chose to not fucking see what she was about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to see if I can have a conversation with her. I wanted to see if I can go in depth with her about things and shit. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I could really talk to her about was paranormal shit. That's the only thing I was like, oh, well, let's just talk about simple shit like paranormal shit. You know what I'm saying? It just
Was she at least receptive to that at least?
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
Jesus.
You know,
Because it's so simple-minded. I'm like, okay, well, did she
was,
like that?
It was just, man. And you know, if you see him, like, oh shit, like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying, pops in, he was like, okay, I see, you know what I'm saying, like, but, you know, at the end of it, I was just kind of like, smoked up by myself, just kind of like, man, what just happened right now? Like, did I change, or, like, did, like, this shit just become not fun to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, dude, like, this, it's like, it's such a turnoff and shit, you know what I'm saying, for people to be so simple and, like, so caught into this fucking systematic system, like, it irritates me.
I feel it.
It irritates me, and I don't want it to, because a lot of people do feel like that and shit, and like you said and shit, it's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm still at her. Some people don't understand and shit, you know what I'm saying, or never thought, they weren't taught, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I wasn't taught. I found the information out myself and shit by putting myself around different people. I wasn't around people with money and shit, and just enjoying and shit, the fact that they had money. I was asking them and shit,
Just
how
trying
the
to figure
fuck
out how
did
to
you
get this shit yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I'm having real conversations and shit, you know what I'm saying? People who own properties and own, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm doing and shit at parties, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I started doing and shit. And if I'm not talking to other people and shit about elevation and shit, you know what I'm saying, in different ways, whatever, you know what I'm saying, that maybe we can help each other and shit like that, it's like, man, like, you know, you know, it might sound a little, like, selfish and shit, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, it's like, if that's the way you want to live, like, you need to find somebody else that's also a little worker bee and shit, things like that. Because when I see that and I see more potential and shit, I get irritated. Because I see better for you. But you don't want to work that hard, and you don't want to take the risk, and you're scared to. And the fact that you're scared and shit of it, you know what I'm saying, pisses me off.
Okay.
But is that wrong of me to think
that's
that
what
way?
I was just about to ask. That's just what I was about to ask you. Do you feel like it's wrong of you to think like that just because of how their own thinking is?
I don't know.
Like, cause
I don't know, but but what I can't help is the way I feel, and that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like, for real, that's I don't know what happened. I don't know. Like, maybe I changed, maybe whatever and shit. But like, I'm just like, but dude, I have no patience for that shit.
Say if they
You say a tall can?
yeah, most that. Say if they wanted to, they they told you that they it was just comfortable. Oh, I'm just gonna work this job. I'm chilling. Like it's
If they're
good
comfortable making
benefits.
over $100K a year, I feel you. But if you're comfortable working at a grocery store and shit overnight, I don't feel that.
All right, cool. With all that being said, what I'm saying is, and they keep coming around. Maybe do you feel? Would you take that as like?
All right, so if she was more curious,
yeah.
If she asked more questions,
yeah.
If she seemed more intrigued, I guess, in the topics and shit, you know what I'm saying, of elevating and this and that, you know what I'm saying, maybe the conversations could have went a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know I have no problem with shit, you know what I'm saying, putting motherfuckers on game and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, it's like she didn't want that. She didn't want to work that hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like all she wants to do, whatever, is just be pretty and shit and just, oh, this is nice.
No. She's not one of those. Really?
That's why I look at it. Now again, but other people be like, well, but she works full time, dude. No, I feel
that.
But it's like,
I feel that. But you just like, nigga, come on, man.
You know, like, you know how far you can get with that paycheck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a limit there. And if you're okay with that ceiling,
That cap.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, do you know like where that's gonna put you at? Do you know what you can afford and shit based off what they're willing to pay you? What they told you that, like, how high you can climb in this company and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. This is as far as this goes, baby girl. And once you get there, it's done. And then you're just trying to fucking keep whatever you got.
Man. See, when you work for any type of company, it's always a salary cap. Remember that? It is always a salary cap. Anytime you go to any type of company, you're going to make this much, and this is how well we're going to pay you for this amount of hours, this amount of time, this amount of months, this year. It doesn't matter. If you work for yourself, there is no fucking cap unless you're not making any money at all. Bro, the sky's the limit when it comes to betting on yourself, bro. I seen it. That was excellent. That was fucking excellent.
Excellent.
Oh no, I was talking about the.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Jesus, because
That was a good
it
one.
wouldn't stop. Fucking science
God.
project trying to keep the fucking volcano down.
You mix vinegar and baking soda, nigga?
Fuck outta here. Be careful, that shit. Shit's fucking explosive.
Did you ever have to make a paper mache little volcano in school? I did. I never did. I never had that experience.
My parents made it, or my dad made it, or some shit. I couldn't fucking wrap my head on how the fuck to do that shit. Like,
Yeah, I never personally have done it. I've seen it in school, like other classes doing it. They had a big ass like auditorium type science fair and shit. Everybody sitting there, and it was like this volcano. It was like 90 people with volcanoes, and one person had like some. She had a potato, and she hooked it up to like this light bulb inside of like this little other shit, and it lit up somehow from the potato. That shit was hard. And she never won because somebody had a big ass volcano, and all the crowd went, yeah! I'm like,
wait, it was a big volcano though?
it was a huge. That volcano was fucking amazing. It was like
that
made out of wood. It was like
But
a log.
it's like, is it a science fair or is it a crafts?
That's what I'm saying. This
are we
is
doing
a
art, or
science
are we-
fair. I made my science project off of the sun, bro. Dead ass.
Off of the sun.
Off of the sun.
I need a magnifying glass and the sun to be out. If it was a rainy day, I was gonna fail.
Like real shit. Like I made it off of the sun, and it was a great fucking project. It was like some college level shit. Thanks, Pop. But yeah, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, no.
And that big ass volcano won just because it was huge and it was made out of like wood and shit. It was crazy. Like you could tell, like his pops is a carpenter or some shit. It's fucking weird, man. I don't. Yeah. All those fucking contests be fucking popularity shits. From student council to fucking.
I'm gonna say that's not true.
What you mean?
Why? Is because
What?
bro, if it's dope, it's dope. The crowd reacted to it. Like,
That's true. But
you know what I mean? Are you kidding me? And everything that we know, crowd reaction is a part of the judging.
Hear my eyes going.
Do you want to get cussed out by the entire auditorium? You know what I'm saying? Or get yelled at by kids called butt face and shit like that because by 50 fucking first graders and shit because clearly the fucking volcano was the coolest, dopest shit there. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand it's potato and shit, you know what I'm saying? The science behind this and that, but guess what? Nobody said, oh, whenever that shit lit up.
That shit was hard.
They gave you like a nice little golf clap and politely moved on to the next one.
She had it's a science fair. She had
You were
scientific
you
facts.
and whoever your dork ass friends were
behind.
the only ones right there.
Hey, the fucked up part is you asshole. Fuck you. But first, like the fucked up part about it was I did go to a private school, so my mama thought you was on some bougie shit.
There you go.
And then I was the only like
Makes sense.
broke ass nigga there, like type shit. So
These niggas is using food for science projects. We can't afford that shit.
that shit was hard, bro. Like you talking like, and then hear my ass go pushing this big ass styrofoam sun into the stuff. This is my son. We made it out of this. The sun produces about 9 billion gases.
And I just want to
powers
who the fuck made this
everything.
volcano?
No, I went before the volcano.
That's what I'm saying. And who the fuck did this?
No, it wasn't even. It was hidden. Like I feel like it was like. You almost choked, guys. Look, on a piece of weed. Any weed head knows that shit is the worst. It's good. It flies
it's
right.
tobacco, nigga.
Oh,
Ugh.
even worse. When it flies right in the back of your throat. You like,
way worse.
nah, but the volcano was hitting. Like nobody knew who had what. And then this nigga comes up, and then after my speech, right after my fucking speech, everybody was like, yeah. He pull up. This nigga come out with a wagon, a radio fucking flyer, doing this shit. You guys like volcanoes? Everybody was like, yeah, all right.
A little kid hyped it up like that?
Bruh, this nigga was a show.
Well,
he was a
come
showman.
on, bro. Yes.
His name was Tyre White. Nigga.
Are you
So,
serious?
hey, shout out to the homie Tyre, because I still fuck with this nigga, actually.
Like, it's like the UFC fighters that wonder why McGregor got paid more. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring a little more pizzazz here. This nigga wheeled in
It was science.
a motherfucking wagon and said, "Do you guys like volcanoes?" They're like, "Yeah."
So this nigga.
He hyped it up.
I'm
This
proceeding with
this
the
nigga
story.
is Ric Flair.
I'm gonna proceed with this story.
Woo!
When you say it, all this shit, I'm gonna proceed with this shit.
Go ahead with your
So this
shitty
nigga-
ass with son. This nigga had a son.
What's wrong with the son? All right, first off,
This nigga had a son.
I had a son, y'all.
You got
Like,
2 daughters. You ain't never had a son.
That was the only son I had, nigga. That shit was terrible. But yeah,
This
whatever.
nigga wish he had a son his whole life.
Nah, but it's a redemption story after that though. But anyways,
This nigga punched this nigga's volcano.
so this nigga, y'all like volcanoes? Everyone's like, yeah, okay, yeah, we like volcanoes. This nigga lit a fuse. Shit started bubbling up from the side, the other side, and he had a firecracker or some shit from the middle part. It was, I don't know if it was a firecracker. It was some type of pyrotechnic. This shit was amazing. This was like 1994, nigga. I'm like, what
So
the fuck?
even you're amazed.
Yes. Yes, nigga. I'm not scared to admit defeat on this shit. This shit was crazy. I mean, but it's just a
But
big
the
ass
potato
volcano.
should have won.
The potato should have won.
Bro, the way that you described this volcano, you ain't even got to the ending point yet.
I didn't even describe the fucking potato
You
like
feel?
that.
That's what I'm saying.
So wait till I describe
So
the
how
potato.
the fuck? You already did.
It gotta be okay. I didn't go into detail.
Nobody wants to hear about the potato again. It's exactly what happened at the conversation. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that potato in the fucking light bulb.
By the end of the day, the big ass volcano won because this nigga had all kinds of shit coming out of his volcano. He had the little army mans at the bottom of it get melted. That shit was crazy.
That's amazing.
It is.
How was that not better than
I
fucking...
didn't say it wasn't amazing. I said it's
It's
a
better
science
than- it's
project.
better than potatoes.
Everybody had a volcano.
It's better than a potato.
Everybody had a volcano.
I'd rather see G.I. Joes getting fucking melted.
How many volcanoes you want to see?
I want to see the G.I. Joes getting melted. That's the shit I used to do on the weekends. I get to watch somebody else do it right in front of me. Like, oh, then they're gonna burn that whole Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if they had like real fucking like toys, like the Ninja Turtles. Like, oh, everybody, and now the Ninja Turtles have to run away. Like, damn, not the Ninja Turtle, Donatello.
Donatello! Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say it's not spectacular. That shit was dope.
What is he gonna come out and say? Hey, do you guys like baked potatoes? But we're just gonna light it up. I mean, the potato's gonna do the lighting. Like, I don't know how good you can do that. You guys like playing with Mr. Potato Head? Well, imagine if he had an idea.
I mean,
And the light bulb lights up. And everybody's like,
it was lit. It was lit.
good job, George.
I mean, everybody had great applause. Don't get it twisted. But this nigga had a standing ovation.
Yeah. This nigga had fireworks going on in the fucking auditorium with a wagon and an army. Oh my god. Like, I wish I was there.
Nigga, my mom was in the front row looking at everybody like, what the fuck? Shit.
Both you guys
It's a
look at
motherfucking volcano.
It's like, nigga, you guys don't like the potato though? Like, that must have been your mom's favorite fucking food and shit. She's like, what? Nobody likes potatoes?
I
in
didn't
here?
do the potato.
I know.
I was talking about the potato personally.
I know, but even your mom was amazed by the potato, like just like
She
you.
wasn't. I was talking about the volcano. Where she was amazed. I mean, not amazed, but she was just looking like.
That volcano went up, huh? You got in the car like, huh? I thought a potato should have.
It was a silent car ride. It was a silent car ride. Let's put it that way.
Low key, she was like, my son wanted to do a son.
I didn't want to do the sun. I didn't know what the fuck to do my project off of. My dad was like, man, do the sun, dog. I was like, the sun? He was like, nigga, it's hot. It's the hottest motherfucking thing ever.
Sergeant Rain on the car ride home.
If you don't know me by now. It was a quiet drop.
Why you say that the sun?
You will never know me.
Mom was like, damn.
No, because Aaliyah was playing in the car. Aaliyah was playing in the car because this is around when Aaliyah dropped her shit with R. Kelly. Ain't nothing but a number.
Oh shit.
Right.
She was there thinking like, damn, I could fuck my teacher.
Nah.
On the way home.
I was a kid. I was upset about the what you call it, the science fair.
You upset?
Cause it's like, nigga, everybody a fucking volcano.
I think
I was salty as fuck, nigga.
I was in a geography bee and I was in a spelling bee.
As a second grader, I was salty, bro. Salty, mad as fuck. What you mean?
And I didn't win either one of them and shit, and I was okay with that. I think I got like top 5 for the geography, but like the shit the other niggas knew. Like it's like the rounds wasn't even supposed to get that bad. But I was happy. Like I think the winner was a girl in my class, and like low key, she was the only bitch smarter than me in my class and shit. So it's like I knew I wasn't that far. I just didn't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know that shit. Like hell yeah, we used to have competition. Everything was a fucking competition.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Me and this one nigga and shit that went from 1st grade to fucking 3rd grade. He used to sit next to me, right? And we used to fucking try to write the longest journals. We used to write journals and shit at the start of every class. We used to try to write the most. And we had to read them and shit. So, like, by the time 10 minutes is done and shit, I try to have, like, front, back, and the 3rd page and shit even written and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But based off of, like, writing and shit like that, where this nigga got moved up, I was like, damn, like, I swear he, like, I'm like, weird. That's what.
This nigga Marcel was like, but anyway, and this nigga told me. In his English class, like, nah.
As opposed to.
And then I had to go to class and sit next to this jerk. And that he just wanted to go ahead and write extra longer journals than me. And then, yeah, he just added on this story. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Everything I did as a kid was a fucking competition. We had competitions in my school. We had competitions, I mean, outside of school, you know, sports and shit like that. Yeah. My homies, like, as dudes, everybody wants to see who the best fighter is, so we all know. Like, you know, we gotta know who's the fastest, who's the smartest, who's the craftiest. Like, you know, like at a certain point, you understand. But that's what I said. Boys grow up.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. I feel it. That's the niggas in general.
We all grow up and we size each other up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, everybody just kind of falls into place. Everybody wants to be the big badass and shit, but not everybody's built like that. So you gotta let that nigga be the big badass. And if you the fast nigga, you the athlete. You gotta be the athlete. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the.
Who got the most jokes?
You the smart nigga. Like, you the funny nigga.
Real shit.
Yeah, like, you gotta fall in line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do what you're good at.
Yeah. I feel that.
That's it.
So what type of dude you were in high school? Were you like the
quiet.
athlete, like a quiet athlete?
Yep, exactly. I hated everybody. Shit, I done bitched a lot. I bitched a lot of people in high school. Niggas is bitches. Like I went to when I got to San Pedro though, it was over. Like I was just like, man, I'm about to fuck with one of these bitch ass niggas and shit. like bro, that's why I feel like this shit is soft. Like where I come from, this shit is soft. You know what I'm saying? Like my homies ain't even hearing shit because they got kicked out of the other schools that we try to be at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't even make it this far and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got kicked out in the first fucking 9th grade and shit. Like fucking by myself and shit. I was kicking it my 9th grade year. I kicked it with a junior and like 2 senior girls that I knew and shit. So I looked like a fucking pimp and shit. You know what I'm saying? My 9th grade year. Nobody knew who I was, but out of nowhere they seen that I was walking around and shit at all times and shit with a girl or 3. You know what I'm saying? On my fucking arms and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how we walk around school and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever. And I was like, whatever. Yeah. Like shit. I'm over here like I'd rather kick it with these fucking females and shit than kick it with these fucking buster ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it wasn't like how I was. Like I went to middle school in England and then went to high school in England. So it's like that transition was kind of like.
I didn't grow up with nobody at that
That's
school
what I'm
either.
saying.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So like shit. Two of the girls that out of the three, I knew them from the apartments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of them lived in the apartments, the other one was a cousin. So we all, you know what I'm saying, knew each other and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, like,
So yeah, these are my people.
So we've been mad close and shit all the time. So
Yeah.
oh shit, like fuck it, come with us and shit. And then they introduced me to other bitches and shit like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
That's what it was.
yeah, I was fucking ladies man. You know, I don't know.
But you had the whole high school experience, bro. This is the shit that niggas wish they had, bro. Ooh, you good. Party foul.
I'm fucking your bitch.
Wait, what?
I'm fucking your bitch, bro.
You trying to?
You knocked it out of my hand. You
I didn't
trying
knock
to
it
get
down.
I ain't got a bitch to fuck. All right, you know what? If somebody is fucking my bitch, keep fucking her, cause that bitch been acting right. God damn it.
Spinning my bitch.
She's still a bitch. Though.
I didn't say that.
She's defending my bitch.
Hey, we talking about bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, we talking about bitch.
What bitch?
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm like, I'm about to get you. I'm trying to get you.
I'm like you trying to just trip me up.
What up,
over here
Michelle?
right now. Nigga. This nigga. This is another episode. I was like, damn, you made me lose track of what the fuck I was about to say.
What was you about to say?
I
don't even know
forgot.
what we were talking about.
I forgot. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, high school experience.
Oh yeah, you had the whole high school experience, bro. Like you was able to experience parties. Like of course, Inglewood had its parties. Inglewood was popping when it came to that shit. But y'all parties, y'all parties, ridiculous.
Yeah, but like all that shit was cool and shit all the way up until like I lost a friend at a party. You know what I'm saying? And then it all stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Like our friend technically because he came from came from my high school.
You're right. But for real, I say everything kind of changed and shit right then and shit for me. Like I was bouncing parties and shit after that, all around the fucking city and shit. Any big party and shit, I was the one watching the door and shit. Fucking parents knew, you know what I'm saying? Tell like, hey, find out who this guy is and shit. They'd get a hold of me and shit. I'll go and I don't even know who the fuck the people is, and I'm fucking helping for security and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, for their party, you know what I'm saying? Like, and their parents, you know what I'm saying, know who I am and shit, because other parents like tell them like, hey, you make sure everything's straight and shit at the house, like. And I became kind of that guy. I go through whatever, collect money and shit, be at the parties for free and shit, drink for free and fucking roll out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have a crazy night and shit. Most times I try to fucking just go to the coast or whatever and smoke. Smoke my Black and Miles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, drink
You
some
were
more
a
beer.
black and mild smoker for a while. Remember you used to roll your own cigarettes, nigga?
Yep.
I remember that era right there. That was amazing. That was a fun fucking time actually. We was rolling our own cigarettes, nigga. It was like fucking Newport.
Yeah, before we go to the club and shit.
Yeah. It was like alright,
I'll
cool.
go a gang of them.
And we just we sit there. And they shits used to hit, and we used to be on. They would smoke a blunt, and then we was solid.
I tell motherfuckers, man, and it's hard to go through the different phases of my life and shit, but like, I could write a fucking movie and shit, and it would take like 3 parts, you know what I'm saying, as far as the different phases and shit I've been through in my life and shit, and the different personalities and shit, you know what I'm saying, I've had to take on and shit, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't say personalities, but like, what do you call it, roles and shit I've had to play and shit, different parts of my life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I've always still been me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But certain things, whatever, kind of stick from different little lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, you know, makes fucking who I am great and shit. You know what I mean? This shit ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fucking writing the book and shit. You know what I'm saying? On that end. Shit's going crazy.
You in a
right
good
now.
chapter, nigga.
Yeah. Right now, it's like
It's a good chapter, nigga. I can't say
it's about to start getting
front.
fun and shit. You know
It's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
chapter, my nigga.
But, you know, all that being said and shit, man, if I can go back and change some shit, bro, I'm not the person that says I wouldn't. I fucking for sure would. for
I feel
sure.
already. Sorry. Yeah. I feel it.
There's a few things.
I don't know, man. Because I love who I am right now. Actually, I just realized like who the fuck I was, type shit. Okay, like bro, like you are. I can honestly say I'm a decent person. You feel me? I ain't trying to strive for good. Good is crazy to me. Like good, even great. I mean, I'm a decent person at least. You feel me? And I feel like I strive for that already. Now I'm just trying to level up off of that and see what I can do from there and become, I guess, real good. You know?
Man, I don't know what people's definition of good is, but I just know that I genuinely just want to see the best in my people, and I don't give a fuck about everybody else. And if that makes me a bad person, you know what I'm saying? Then
I mean, good within me. You feel me? Like, not. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's opinion when it comes to that. Just say
no,
my
I'm
opinion.
not talking about opinions. I'm talking about I just want my people to be genuinely good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking as far as me, as far as the way I think naturally, without
100%.
having a God or a Satan and shit to answer to and shit as far as my belief system. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do it because I fucking want to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way I fucking feel and shit. That's why I fucking feel like it should be. You know what I'm saying? Now, anything else or like ugly ways and shit, or ugly things that shit I might have done or whatever, then, you know, there's a reason behind everything and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, until you fucking know that, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you'll never understand the shit why or where I get, you know what I'm saying? The kind of shit, where I come from and shit for real, you know what I'm saying? I just say that. What's she doing?
What she doing?
But you know, and I think I got to a point shit where I'm over kind of explaining or telling people and shit what's up. So, you know, who you meet me and shit today, whatever is who I am today, and you know, shit. Yeah, I think everybody's gotta learn how to try to let go of the past and shit. You know what I'm saying? In certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Some people and shit don't know their shit's over.
Man. Ah, man. That's
Fuck
funny.
it over.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? People still living over their old relics and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's just fucking over, man. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows anything and shit. The only way for you to prove that and shit is by doing the same shit you used to do when you were younger and shit, just to fucking prove to somebody that you are that person or that you're capable of that. Nobody's worth it. If you already went through and shit and did that shit, don't fuck up your life and shit trying to fucking prove people right, wrong, whatever.
Right, man. Like,
Just be genuine. You know what I'm saying?
be you. Like, all this stupid shit I done in high school and even, like, in my early 20s, like, mid-20s. Like, nigga, I'm not that person anymore. Like, I'm totally, like, just off of every fucking thing, it seems like. I'm kind of just stay to myself. I stay, you know, I kick it with my peoples in general. And I don't think I can necessarily have to say I have to prove anything to anybody because I feel like the way I am is how I am. Like, I don't give a fuck. This is me. I don't feel like I have to necessarily talk about certain shit or even because my real peoples already know what's up. I don't feel like I have to go ahead and act a certain way because of other people. That's just another.
How about, I have a question.
What's
Alright,
that?
so, like for me, you know, I'm single and shit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, like, in order to get to know somebody and shit, or have somebody new in your life and shit, there's a level of getting to know somebody and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, on what level and shit do you get to know somebody and shit again? You know what I'm saying? Or, like, do you tell somebody and shit, like, you know, your past and this and that, like, how, you know, because, again, the things that I've been through, whatever, I've almost buried the hatchet and shit on a lot of shit, and I don't want to talk about it because it does bring up negative things, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I got, not negative, like negative thoughts.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I'm
that brings
saying?
a negative energy to yourself, though. I'm
Yeah.
talking about just internal.
But like you know, and I don't want like I feel like I told somebody something about like my dad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, the way that we grew up, the way that I grew up with them, and they, you know what I'm saying? They know how he is now, and this, they're like, man, like I can't imagine. I'm like, well, you know, it happened. It's just like, man, like I'm not gonna lie, I don't like to be around him and shit. You know, and it's like, but that's not who he is and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff from even stuff to me or whatever. It's kind of like, okay, like not everything is for everybody to hear and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what things are now and shit is what it is now. And really, I was just trying to, you know, give you like a little more enlightening and shit of, you know, where we came from and shit, and you know, whatever. And if you see things get a little whatever and shit, sometimes like this is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But if you like, I feel like a lot of people can't really handle and shit like my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck happens and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not for everybody to understand in general. You know?
And hence, I don't really bring anybody around in my family. You know what I'm saying? Or people that's close to me and shit. Or like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if it's not good shit and it's not shit that's like around, like I don't even talk for what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if somebody's around me and shit and they're trying to test me, as far as like, you know, because there's those fucking there's those people around and shit that like don't know you like that. But we'll test you. We'll talk to you certain ways and shit. We'll fucking you know, try to do a little dumb shit, whatever, as far as like taking advantage and shit of your fucking kindness and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, try to like instigate some shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like just try to see, you know what I'm saying, just what you are, right? You know what I'm saying? In different ways, where it would be guy, girl, and shit. You know what I'm saying? Females and shit will test you and shit in other ways and shit. Guys will test you in other ways, right? And I got to the point where it's like, you know, if you test me, like, you know, like you're not gonna like what you're gonna get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So, and people have seen that shit time and time again or whatever. I don't like to be around people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Who want to test me? I don't like to be tested. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at peace and shit with who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? If you don't understand that and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not for you to understand. It's for me to understand. You know what I mean? Like you're not about to come over here and really change anything and shit. You know what I'm saying? And where my head is, from what I've seen, and I've been raised to surround people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Who you either want to be like and shit, or who can make you better. You know what I mean? And I feel like if motherfuckers aren't bringing nothing to the table and shit as far as to help me be better, like better myself and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you know what I'm saying, financially, you know what I'm saying, opportunity wise, whatever and shit, you know what I'm saying, like security, you know what I'm saying, like what are you here for? You're just here. You're taking away, you know what I'm saying, you're taking time away, you know what I'm saying, you're taking energy away, you're taking patience away, you're taking things away from somebody and shit who's fucking worth it. From people who was worth it.
That shit just kind of hit home a little bit. So I was like, damn, that's touche. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I'm putting energy into motherfuckers who like who don't deserve that energy and shit. I need to put more of that energy into the motherfuckers who are already here and shit supporting me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. You know, other people don't see that way and shit. Like I can't. I respect it. You know, but you know, we're gonna keep our distance. Because I have people and shit who feel the same way and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I can't help that you don't think like we do. You know, but we have a very healthy circle, you know what I'm saying? And we don't need other motherfuckers contaminating it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Very true. That's it. But that's pretty much how I've actually felt this whole time when it came to that. Of course. Yeah, I felt that way the whole time, man. Like, some people don't need to be explained to when it came to certain shit, especially if you already walk into a situation, knowing what to expect as well. And that's a friendship, a business partnership, especially a business partnership, a relationship, whatever. Like, that shit is, like, you know what you expect. Know what you're getting yourself into. This is my dispute with contracts and shit. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand a lot of technical terms when it comes to certain contracts. You know, how certain shits go when it comes to certain terminology and how they disclose certain, you know, like type of loopholes to like get extra money out of a certain person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like within a contract, sometimes if you don't go over it or like actually really know what they're talking about without a lawyer or without even like another English interpreter that will actually read through it and scan through it to tell you what's going on, they can take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Full advantage. And you signing your life away. And, you know, you thinking you just make it, okay, I just made this million, but at what cost?
I say that to say what?
I say that to say what? I say this to say, like, friendships is like that long-term contract. You will never know what you really getting yourself into unless you really know what the fuck they're all about. What, you know, you read into their certain shit, other evaluation. That's a contract. And if you get yourself into a fucked up contract or a fucked up friendship, or you can get yourself into a great Dave Chappelle contract right now and be like, okay, I'm good. That was just pretty much a comparison.
I mean, I low-key don't like it, only because I'm not signed to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, there's no agreement, there's no predisposed, this is what you may or may not like.
You're making your own contract.
Yeah, it's a fucking, it's a homie, it's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you tell me.
If y'all didn't get that, y'all asleep.
If you tell me something and shit, I'm gonna take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody comes along, whatever, and then we see through other shit that that's what you said may be false or what, you know, everything comes out and shit eventually.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So until proven guilty and shit, you know what I'm saying? As long as we vibe, this is not like, bro, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as again, you being honest with me and shit, you're not affecting me and shit, my shit, whatever, like, you know, can't nobody tell me nothing about you or whatever that I haven't already heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. And that's the way it should be and shit with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, not from my homie, you know, like, it's like if I don't know it and shit from, like, yeah, if I didn't hear it from them, like, whatever you're telling me, like, it ain't right, ain't real, until I hear it from them. Even if it is real, I haven't heard from them yet. You know, so until they tell me and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, it's not real yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, like, and if they tell me it's wrong and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, then I'm gonna have to roll with that.
Yeah. And that's
No questions asked.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, like, and that's just the way I roll with shit. You know what I'm saying, like,
Contract situation.
but it's not a contract.
Not a contract,
situation.
but I was just saying like how the whole comparison when it came to it is like, yo, this is the guidelines behind it. Contract probably was a better way.
No, there's no guidelines.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And they like, you just gotta be solid and shit. A lot of motherfuckers and shit don't know how to be solid. A lot of people don't know what that entails and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hence, motherfuckers whatever get left on the wayside and shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then if you need help and shit, understand, like, I've been here and shit to help whoever I've cut off and shit in the past and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had to sit down with everybody at some point and shit multiple times before I actually eventually cut them off. They already knew what I expected. They know what's up. They fucked up enough and shit. You know what I'm saying? We've already been there, done that. What are we still doing this for? You don't fucking get it. So, again, will we cutting motherfuckers off totally? No, nobody's doing nothing to where I hate them. At all. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit hasn't happened since, man, it's been a little while and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, disappointed? Yeah, I'm disappointed. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, again, I just need to reassess where we are, what you are to me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, how you move and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, shit changed up and shit. Or maybe shit's always been like this. I just never really looked at it that way. I never really seen it and shit. I didn't have that clarity and shit. So, you know, I gotta reassess shit. I gotta take my little break and shit from like a lot of motherfuckers and shit, like I've been doing. before I approach them and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just need to make sure that I don't overextend myself ever again.
Yeah.
And that's just really what it is. Say what's up. We can chill and shit here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But I'm never gonna overextend myself to anybody ever again and shit in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like that they like and not know it. That's not over to them or nobody knew and shit.
Yeah.
And that's also when it came to like, you know what I'm saying, old girl, whatever, over the other day, I just kind of like,
That's what
like, get out of my house, you know what I'm saying, just like, I don't want you getting comfortable and shit, right? Man, just like, you're not really about like what I, not what I expected, but just, you know, I didn't know what to expect, but what I seen, I didn't like, didn't really catch my interest and shit. And I don't plan on carrying the fucking conversation every goddamn time we fucking meet up. I'm not that kind of person. So that felt weird too.
I mean, okay. I already asked you how was dating life, because I'm, you know, obviously everybody knows whatever. But like, how do you feel about meeting new people just off GP? Like,
So it was just like what just happened. That's why I'm like how. I'm already reserved. I'm already like, I don't like meeting new people like that.
yeah. So I mean, elaborating off of that, what I mean, like, as far as all that, like, are you open to like, just, does it strictly have to be off of just genuine conversation and open-mindedness?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Like it has got to be natural.
Yeah.
Like I don't go and look for anything, and I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like if I do, like I said, if I invite a girl over and shit, I expected her to kind of bring more to the conversation, more to the vibe, whatever. It's kind of dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't like having to be the one to talk all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? Or try to like, oh, like I don't even know who like what she's interested in. I'm trying to figure that out. And if you're not giving it to me and shit, and I have to keep asking and shit like that, whatever, like, and like at some point, like toward like the end, I was like, why you keep looking at me like that? And she was like, what? And I was like, look. So I say, you're looking like this, like. And I was like, either you're really fucking intrigued by what the fuck I'm saying and shit, or you're fucking listening and shit to be polite and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you look fucking like lost, disinterested, whatever. She was like, oh no, like, you know, like I'm just like I'm high, like you know, I'm a little tired. I'm just like, all right, because I was like, you know, I could just shut the fuck up, whatever, continue to smoke and shit. You can dip, like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like it's not an issue. You know what I mean? Like, she was like shortly after, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she had to leave and she had to go to work and shit, right? But you know, like, well, shit. Hope to see you again. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Pleasantries and shit. So yeah. And I just said it should be nice and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But you know, at the end of the day, like, but when it comes down to it, I'm not looking for anything. I didn't even know what the fuck I was looking for then.
Yeah.
But I was fucking tired of my goddamn self. I had to wake up early. Like, I'm not really trying to be up all night and shit, trying to fucking like have fun with you and all like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to come smoke, see what you're about and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
deuces by 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, again, she didn't really bring shit to it. As far as dating other people, you know what I'm saying, and meeting new people, I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking for shit. I'm just looking to have a good time. Looking for other people and shit, you know what I'm saying, to network with. Yeah, that's really what I'm out there looking for. It's a network. To somehow build my shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to be better than what it is right now. In any fucking way. And there's women who, there's one woman shit that I met, whatever, who does work for real shit, like for like a living, this and that, but she makes a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame her, you know what I'm saying, for what the fuck she does and shit, you know what I'm saying? She's a grinder, you know what I'm saying? So I respect her hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and she's getting shit out of it. She's smart, like, you know what I'm saying? And she's still going to school, like, all this other kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, she keeps herself fucking busy. Hence, I don't fucking see her ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So, But those are the kind of women and shit that I fucking like. You know what I'm saying? People that are fucking like so concentrated on their fucking goals, their aspirations, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. Like you can be in the workforce and shit. It's just not like go hard as you do. You know, go try to be the top and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not somebody who's just over there just trying
Yeah.
to work. You know what I'm saying? Work to be like a district manager, to be, you know what I'm saying? Like have bigger
Work to
fucking,
get goals.
yeah. Work to have like work to have shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like so you can get paid vacations and this and that for you and your family or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what you're supposed to be working for, not to work just to fucking work and do it every fucking day. And know when the hell you're gonna go to get up and go to work and when you're not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel it. I feel it.
Like that shit right there is just unattractive to me. And it's not a shoot down to anybody. It's just
Yeah.
it's just.
It is. It just is what it is, man. Like I feel that. Like
And if a female doesn't feel that with like whenever we just have a simple conversation and shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't understand. That means guess what? You're not gonna understand that shit if you ever try to feel some type of way about me, or you ever try to get cool with me and shit, but then you start getting butthurt because I'm not responding and shit as fast as you want me to, or we don't hang out as much as you thought we were and shit because you know I have my fucking daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's at school. You know, she's with her mom and shit most of the time. Like, so whenever I do have time for her and she has time for me and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I see her. You know what I'm saying? So my free time and shit isn't necessarily predicated and shit on when the fuck you wanted it. It's whenever my kid wants to see me and shit, you know what I'm saying? When she's available to see me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and outside of that and shit, I'm kicking it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to go on dates. I'm not looking to spend my fucking money and shit. Like,
Right.
I'm looking to invest and to do more shit. You know what I'm saying? And if like motherfuckers aren't into the same things that I'm into, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or you're not on that same like goal, whatever, like guess what? All you wanna do is just spend time with me and spend my money. Or spend your money too. And that's not attractive to me either. That's not just me and you against the world and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Unless we about to go ahead and get out here and do something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what it is. We're not gonna be out here having picnics and shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying, wasting time, effort, and money and shit, you know what I'm saying, over this little affection and shit we're trying to have for each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking make enough money and shit, you know what I'm saying, to where we deserve, we earn this fucking vacation and shit. And now it's like, boom, we put this money to the side and shit that's not gonna affect anything and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we got this money and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're good now. We deserve to fucking have a fucking little vacation and shit. We deserve to splurge on ourselves. We deserve this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't feel like me or anybody that I've met, you know what I'm saying, is in a position to just go on vacation and just go and spend all this fucking time away from work and this and that. Like, you're young, you're supposed to be working.
Right.
Like, this is
I
when you're
feel
supposed to
the
work.
fuck out of that, bro.
Like,
Touche.
while you can, while you
Touche.
got it, what are you doing? Are you gonna wait till you get serious when you're 40, when your back starts hurting, your knees crack, and you know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna wait till your body starts breaking down for you to get serious about fucking like, oh, I want to be on vacation while I'm young. Are you serious? I want to be making money and shit while I'm young. So when I'm old, and I don't want to be that fucking old, but when I am old,
I'm chilling.
thank you.
Like,
My fucking back hurts from working. You know what I'm saying? From busting my fucking ass and shit.
I'm over here chilling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't decide to get serious about this shit when I was 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been serious about this shit. I've been wanting to fucking retire and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to just kick back, but I can't because my fucking goals are too goddamn big. You know what I'm saying? My dreams are too fucking big. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I want to do and shit is too fucking big and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just sit on my fucking ass every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Or to spend money and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or to plan fucking vacations and shit, knowing goddamn well I'm not where I want to be in life. And if you're comfortable with where you are in life and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's fucking cool.
Yeah. But,
You know what I'm saying? But
like, yeah, like we were saying before, like, yeah, if that's what you want to be, nigga, then cool. But I can't. Yeah.
if that's where you saw yourself, and you're like, well, this is what I always dreamed of when I was a kid, and like, I feel you. But I'm not okay being in an apartment. I'm not okay being with fucking hella roommates and shit like that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, this spot, yeah, I don't got, I'm spending shit 3 ways or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't got roommates for days and shit, but today we're also kind of like a family and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, it's really not even that big of a fucking deal and shit. We're all adults, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
nobody bothers anybody and shit, you know what I'm saying? We got a cool little unit and shit, but, you know what because of them and shit, you know what I'm saying? And again, we can afford to get some shit like this or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was telling my boys or whatever, like, bro, like, you get, like, are you seeing RCDC World?
Yeah.
You know them niggas living in like a mansion right now, right? All of them probably paying $1,000 a month to live in a fucking mansion.
Making anime videos. It's just crazy.
That's it. But the point being and shit, they all work. They got their own shit, whatever. They all contribute to their own goal.
Yep.
They put that goal on shit. Put however I don't give a fuck. You want to like, oh, it's not your mansion. Like, bitch, do you stay in a mansion? Did your parents have a mansion that you can stay in, that you can get a fucking room for? Can you afford to even rent a room in a fucking mansion? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta ask yourself those fucking questions and shit before you start talking about roommates and shit like that, whatever. And like, oh, like, what the fuck do you have? And what is your goal? You know what I'm saying? Is your goal and shit to have your own apartment?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or is your goal to sacrifice and shit and save some money and shit so you can get something bigger? You know what I mean? Like, if you think small and you're thinking now and this is not whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, you know, again, those kind of people and shit, I do not fuck with and shit. It's hard to talk to. If you don't get the plan, you don't get the overall picture and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth it. It's boring. It's unintriguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we even doing here?
Very fucking true, guys. Very fucking true.
And I feel like I don't know if that's the new me and shit, but that's me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's you in general. So I mean, that's you right now. That's you. That's your mind state, and I understand it. And that's how a lot of people should understand certain things as well. Like real shit. Like, come on, man. Like, stop wasting your fucking time, bruh. It's simple. If you can go over all the shit we just talked about just now, and it's genuine, nigga. Come on, man. A lot of people that need to start getting their shit together and start being more ambitious.
more than that, what I was talking about more with that RCDC shit was that teamwork. A lot of people want to do their shit on their own or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But nobody makes it exactly on their own and shit. When I said I did it on my own and shit, I put the right people around me and shit and make it to where the fuck I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the fuck I did for myself. You know what I'm saying? I made myself a good enough person and shit, you know what I'm saying, to where other people and shit also want to fuck with me and shit, also want to fucking help me out and shit, or also want to fucking contribute and shit to my fucking dream, my goals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I did for myself and shit. I set myself up for that. If I was a piece of shit, none of this shit would be fucking happening.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't do it by myself. I couldn't do this, get here right now by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in a bigger house than I would ever live with my parents, what they live in, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not a knock on them at all and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just seen things, and I've always seen things bigger.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna rent big.
That boy.
If I'm gonna buy big. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That boy.
if there's a plan, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, fuck, we got three of us. How much can you afford? You know what I'm saying? So now let's start looking at like what place and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not like, oh, we can like, let's just do a kind like, no, fuck that. How big a place can you fucking get? You know what I'm saying? Like, next place is gonna be even bigger. That's
Right.
way that we can afford more.
On the water.
You know what I'm saying?
But nigga, I gotta go pee.
Oh, we cutting this shit? Are we cutting it?
I might have to cut it because I have to go pee. Unless you want to keep talking, and I cut back.
Damn.
What you want to do?
How we gonna do it?
You can keep talking. I can cut back.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Hurry up.
5, 4, 3, 2. Bladder full.
I don't know how far we into this shit, but I appreciate everybody that's fucking watching and contributing and believing in us. Shit, we wouldn't still be doing this shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying, if we didn't have people over here fucking doing shit like this, whatever services for us or whatever for free. Knowing that they watch, knowing they support and shit, knowing they believe in us and shit. And shit, if we can have 9 motherfuckers and shit giving our shit every time, you know what I'm saying? Eventually we'll have 18, eventually we'll have 36, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just consistency, time and consistency and shit, you know what I'm saying? Anything you want to fucking do and shit. Now, you can say that this shit right here, whatever, don't make no money, it don't do it. It's cool. We like to do it. We love to do it. You know what And if somebody's willing to pay us for it one day and shit, guess what? This is gonna be something that we love to do and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we continue to do and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily for the money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so we can get together and shit. You know what I'm saying? And fucking express ourselves and shit. Express our opinion and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, give a different perspectives to things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And ways that maybe we might not be able to do whatever, you know what I'm saying, whether it's by ourselves and shit or without this platform, you know what I'm saying, because the few of you listening and shit might not have heard the things come out of our mouths and shit, you know what I'm saying, that you might have heard and shit, you know what I'm saying, unless you watch this at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, so it is what it is, you know what I'm saying, like our opinions are our opinions, our fucking, the way we feel is the way we feel, man, and, you know, see me bop that, but I'm over here trying to fucking stall time and shit, wait for this nigga to get back, and he's finally out the restroom. But what I'm gonna do to him, I'm gonna fucking leave him right here and see if he does a better job, and see what the fuck he says when I go back and watch the video and shit. So this is gonna be dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? We got 8 o'clock Doc Chris in the motherfucking building once again. Dun, 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 dun. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get up and go use the goddamn restroom.
Oh wow, this is what we doing. What was the last thing you talked about? He's not gonna tell me. Whatever. I'm back, guys. My gosh, that was the greatest piss ever. Can't even front. Like I feel like a whole gallon of lightning. But anywho's, yeah, I don't know what he just talked about just now, but if you elaborate back to what we were just talking about together just now, we were talking about how pretty much. Damn, what was I talking about? Hi, shit. My bad. It is what it is. My bad. Well, new topic. So, what's going on with everybody else? I mean, I've been sitting here just got a fucking rabbit in the house for no fucking reason. Why? I don't know. My daughter wanted a rabbit for her birthday, so that's exactly what the fuck she got. She got a rabbit. You know, my daughter pretty much gets whatever the fuck she wants for some reason. But she's a good kid, so you know, it works. What up? Yeah, she's a good kid, so it's all good. So yeah, and his name Pumpkin. Got her from he adopted her from this little, I guess, bunny rescue place somewhere in Paramount. I don't know, but yeah, she's a cool little rabbit, I guess. Whatever. I'll keep rambling on because I'm high as shit. So excuse me while my co-host comes back, taking a piss as well. He's right there, and yeah, I'm just keep rambling on for no reason at all. It's like a commercial break, but it's not. He just slid in. That's how you slide in?
I bet what I did was better than what the fuck he did.
I went behind it. I tried to be professional.
What were you doing?
I went behind it. What you call it? I wasn't in the frame.
Keep asking me. You wasn't in the frame?
I didn't think so. When I came from here, I walked around.
Oh, nah. We seen you. We seen your shadow. We seen your silhouette. We seen you walk. Boom. Super bootleg.
It looked like a movie theater from back bootleg.
What you doing shit whenever, like, what were you talking about?
Nothing. Honestly, I talked about the rabbit that we just got.
Really?
Dead ass.
Bro, so the episode's over, I guess.
Dead ass.
Is that
like,
what we're doing? So
no, because I came back and then I was like, what are we talking about? He was like, I don't know, figure it out. And I was like, oh shit. He didn't give me a subject right now, and I'm just like, oh.
You didn't give me a subject. You just fucking like, all right, hold it down.
I just said.
So you get left in the same circumstances as me.
What were you talking about?
Me?
See, I asked you first, so it's like, come on, man. You could have gave me some skip here. Back me up.
I'll take a piss.
Me too. What you mean? I had to do it first.
So I was patient here waiting for you and shit, and then I went after.
Exactly.
So
I asked before.
I had no time to talk because I was waiting to take a piss. My bladder was full.
See,
couldn't talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you try having a full bladder.
I did.
And you were thinking about it the whole time, you see?
Was it obvious?
And that's what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't obvious. So as soon as you hopped out, I was like, oh, all right, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, again, I think you'll like what was said about you in the film.
Oh, thank
You
you.
know, when you run it back, I think you'll like it. Right, guys? Like,
Thumbs
fuck
up.
this guy, right?
Fuck this guy or thumbs up.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck this guy, Chris.
Yeah.
Fuck ain't that Chris.
We're gonna end it, y'all. All right, episode 27. Fucking out of here. Thank you for chilling with us.
This was
Shit.
fun, man. It was
Yeah.
this was cool.
Yeah. You got something else to say?
Um,
This was cool. And
fly kites regularly.
yeah.
We're out.
All right, free R. Kelly.